My name is Colonel Smith, commander of the IGR. I'm going on 21 years service in the IGR. I have 5 children, a beautiful wife, Brandy. They're doing very well. My youngest is 18, he just graduated, he's at Purdue, and he's going to be a pilot. So he's doing all the pilot things that pilots do. My civilian career really supplements what I do in the IGR. Currently, I teach manufacturing classes at a high school in Seymour. If you think about teaching, training is what it's all about. You want to train for the best, train to standard, task proficient. We've got our essential task list. So training is everything. Now, as far as the quality engineering and the manufacturing part of that, I understand process cold. I know process, and of course, the military has standard operating processes, and I know what needs to happen to actually have a sound process. People say they have a process, but they don't know. There's 5 factors that go into having a sound process, and if you don't have them all, so I mean that. So I suppose all those things have really helped. Going from my civilian experiences to the military. We have a strong state defense force. I just got back from a state defense force conference, and we're doing a lot of things that they kind of wish they did. The IGR for a long time has focused on MIMS, Military Emergency Management System, which goes with NIMS and the ICS. We have maybe 6 master MIMS, subject matter specialists. All senior officers are at least senior MIMS qualified. And I know at Camp Atterbury with the basic training group right now, they're going through the basic MIMS. They should have basic MIMS all done. They will have to graduate. We are under the 81st Troop Command, and they have told us that they are going to push a public relations program out to the armories. There's a National Guard magazine. They've got a podcast. We're going to start putting a few more things on a Facebook to show people what we do. As far as U.S. Army and the Army Reserve, I don't know about that, but the Indiana National Guard, they certainly know who we are now. We're under the 81st. We train with the 81st. They are very pleased. They're very pleased with what we've done. They've seen us. I've been here since May, but we did our annual training, I think, in end of June or July, and what they saw, I know that they were happy with what we're doing. We had my staff and the 81st staff together, working together, S1, working with their S1, and so forth. So I know that they know who we are, and that's a good thing, because with the 81st we can get things done faster, and that's a good thing. IGR right now is a small, but we're a nimble unit. But with the 81st, give them a call and say, this is what we need. They get it done. My charter from the CG, he wants us, I mentioned, to focus on MIMS. And what he wants is for us to be able to come in, run a command post, an emergency operations center. And so all of our training should be geared toward understanding that and how the emergency management system all fits together and what roles everybody has. Our volunteers need to be trained and be ready to go if and when we get the call. As I mentioned earlier this morning, if the balloon goes up, they're going to need every one of us, and take the training seriously. We support what the National Guard needs us to do, and if we get called, they're going to need us, every one of us. The future of the IGR, we need to certainly grow. We have to support the Indiana National Guard in whatever they need us to help them do. So we I don't know, we're about 90 right now. We need to get many more. I'd like to see 500, but it's going to take some time to promote. We've reorganized, obviously. We've reorganized the IGR, and it's going to be a promotion effort, probably online, some, and then my CG is going to help with that effort. The future, a big push that I want to make, and I've said it before. We've got to. Everybody's got to be physically fit. That's where it all starts. You got to be able to move when we're called, and so I always encourage everybody. When we're not at drill during the month, we drill 1 weekend a month. I encourage everybody, just get out and exercise, do whatever you can, because that's where it starts. We have to be ready for the mission, and part of that we're doing today. You have to be task proficient, and the big focus, our big focus right now, and this is coming from the top, is the National Incident Command System, the NIMS, Military Emergency Management System. So that's what we're really going to focus on, and I'm trying to encourage everybody to take the training seriously. The most rewarding part about being an IGR commander is seeing our soldier volunteers be successful. I really enjoyed watching the teamwork with the confidence course. I thought it brought people together. The football game, I think that's good. I get enjoyment by seeing people succeed and camaraderie. To me, that's a huge part of life. I think all IGR soldiers should aim for service. Now that's a general term, but what I mean by that is serving others, not putting a big focus on rank. Service is the big focus for everybody. I want our soldiers to not focus on themselves, but to help others in their charge. I think that, for me, that gives me great satisfaction to help people grow. We would welcome people in the IGR, whether you have military experience or not. I would just say you need to have a heart to serve others, and that's what we're looking for. If you want to be part of a unit that works in the military, that work together, and you want to serve and help your community, help the National Guard, just come on in, and we'll take a look at your qualifications, and we need good people who have a servant's heart. That's what we need. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. That, to me, is life. I am proud of where the IGR is now and where we've come. I know there was a reorganization, but today we are more focused. We are focused on our tasks, on our essential task list, and it just seems like we're more focused on our mission. We have a set mission from the 81st Troop Command. We train to that mission once a month, and it just seems like we're more, we're just more focused than the way it was before it was reorganized. I am very proud of where the IGR is now and where I believe we're going to go.